everyone. Welcome back. Tonight we are going to be continuing Nancy Drew in the Tomb of the Lost Queen. I'm thinking it's going to take a couple more nights, so hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow. I have some plans for games for the rest of the week. I'm thinking I want to do Myst, but I've decided that for really long games like that, instead of doing it just back to back nights, I'll pick just one night of the week to do it over the course of several weeks to get it completed, because otherwise I would probably be playing that game every night for quite a while. I'm also thinking I want to do a 120% playthrough of the original Spyro, the remastered version, but the first Spyro game. And I think at some point we might do Subnautica again. We'll just feel things out and see where it goes. So let's go ahead and bring the game up and get started.
Dare to play.
Awesome. Okay, so let's look at the tasks because I did not check any of these off yet.
Did that.
Find Professor Boyle's notes.
Did that. Check. That's done. Check. Haven't done that. Check.
Okay.
That's done. Can't check that off yet.
But we do know who they are. Okay, interesting. So I think what we need to do now is talk to the people that we saw who just randomly showed up at the opening of the tomb. Oh, I forgot I haven't had any water yet. Oh, I'm glad I came over here. I didn't even realize there was going to be lamp oil there. Now, if you drink from this a lot, you'll actually get an achievement at the end of the game. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's a lot.
Hello.
Not to be rude, but who are you? Why are you here?
I could ask the same of you, but I won't. I'm Dylan Carter, to answer the question you didn't ask, but probably meant to.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Brilliant! Well, good chat. Mustn't keep you from your duties.
I like Dylan, he's funny.
What do you think of Abdullah?
He's got quite the ego, but I'm sure he deserves it.
What makes you say that?
If he didn't, no one would put up with him. History's great pioneers always tend to be a bit prickly. Sure, he's a tyrant, but he's supposed to be the best in his field.
Do you think he is?
Who knows if it's true? He's either the best or the guy who says, "I'm the best, the loudest." Unfortunately, either one of those two things works equally well. You know, he's just on the edge.
What do you mean?
He's close to being known the world over. He must have gotten a glimpse of what that would be like. I wonder what he'd do to make it over that last hurdle.
You know, it's really interesting what he said there, that, you know, somehow him being a jerk is excused because he's the top of his field. And I've heard people try to make that argument before, and I just don't get it. I'm like, why does being at the top of your field give you license to be an ass? I just, you know, just be kind to people? I don't know, like, I don't know. I just don't agree with that at all.
Why are you hanging out here outside instead of going into the tomb?
Why aren't you hanging out outside?
I have better things to do.
Oh, you do not. When you come to your senses, I'll still be here. You know why England tried to take over the world?
Boredom?
Because we've got everything you need. Except for the sun. You know why we stopped trying to take over the world?
Because everyone else got sick of it?
That they did.
Is the real reason you're hanging out here because you're not cleared to actually go into the site?
I was hoping we'd be able to get over that little bump in the road before that cat got out.
What do you do exactly?
As a tour guide, I show the world to those who want to see it. It's the best job on the planet, next to lion tamer or astronaut.
Where do you give tours?
All throughout Egypt.
That sounds like a fantastic job, but why aren't you leading a tour now?
It's getting very competitive these days. I need every advantage I can get. Well, that's why I'm here. To be perfectly on the level, I have to be.
Since you're a tour guide, can you give me any information about Egypt I might need to know?
Sure, here.
Oh, gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt, a partial pantheon. Oh, nice. So it actually gives the hieroglyphs of it. Oh, very nice.
Why are you so sure the public would want to tour this site?
Surely you've heard of the curse.
I have. Do you believe in it?
Of course I do.
But since you're here, you must not be worried about being cursed yourself.
I've been gloriously unlucky my whole life. I don't think a curse could make things much worse.
That's unfortunate.
Bye-bye.
Hurry back now.
Okay, so that was Dylan. Now we need to go find the girl that we saw. I don't think... Oh, she's not here. Is she in here?
The flashlight isn't working. I better find something else to light the way. A lamp! Great! I just need to find a way to get it working. I need to find oil for the lamp.
I've got oil right here, and I think I need the lighter, right?
I wonder if I could
Yes.
find a way to light the entire room.
Oh boy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot of mirrors. Okay. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we're close.
Let there be lamp.
Yay! That's not the way I thought that was gonna go, but I'll take it.
Okay, way too heavy. If I could make some sort of lever, I bet I could use that hole and open the coffin. What was that? It sounds like it came from the entrance.
Oh, Lord. Wait. Don't I need these? Oh, yes.
It looks like something is missing. I bet I could translate that.
I wish it would just automatically do it. Lady of Terror, Sovereign Lady, Mistress of Destruction. Interesting. Ah, canopic jars with tokens in them. Okay, let's go see what that loud crash was.
Yes?
I don't see anything.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
For some reason, I thought when we came out here, we saw... what the crash was. Unless, did it occur in a different section?
My dictionary could help translate that.
I speak that which I wish to his mummy, it becometh strong. Sure, sure, yeah, okay. Interesting. So even though we heard a loud crash... Okay.
Yes?
That
Oh!
was a close call with the
I
scaffolding.
didn't notice that the first time I went over
I've
there.
seen worse. 20 years ago, we were in a tomb, a minor site. A guide, much like your boy Dylan, kicked over a support beam and crash! It all came down. 7 of us, trapped under stones, big as automobiles.
What happened?
5 of us were eventually pulled out.
What happened to the other 2?
What do you think happened?
Do you think this has anything to do with a curse?
Does it matter?
Is it strange that some of the hieroglyphs don't make sense?
There is a saying, if a lion could speak, we would not understand him. So let's say one day, magically, poof, a very smart lion learns to speak the king's English. How he understands the world is so radically different that even though you understand the words he spoke, you could never understand what he was trying to say.
Is that how you think of the ancient Egyptians?
Yes. Now let me show you why I am the best archaeologist in the
Lord.
world. In one simple step.
Okay, go ahead.
I am Ramses II.
I thought you looked familiar.
Please, I am much more handsome than he was. Now pay attention. I, Ramses
Okay.
II, I look at my kingdom. Look at it with me. Be Ramses with me. Come now, survey the kingdom. We are kings. Look at the sands. They part in the most elegant tribute to our majesty.
My.
Listen to the river. You are not doing it.
Sorry, I'll try harder.
Good. Listen to the river. That is better. The birds of prey and even the deadly serpents bow before us. They look to us as if we were the sun. And remember, we are Ramses. We are the sun, most favored by Ra, sun god. The heartbeat of this world is for us alone. Looking at all of this, what do you want?
What could I possibly want?
Exactly. Now tell me, what are you afraid of?
I guess losing what I have.
Yes, you are thinking like a pharaoh. Now tell me, how could you lose what you have?
I can't lose anything. I'm the pharaoh.
Wrong. You can and you will. You will die, Ramses II. You will be gone and forgotten.
Okay, but how does all of this lead to the Lost Queen?
For thousands of years, the lion spoke and no one understood. But understand the fear and you understand the man.
What do you think of this tomb?
What are you getting at?
It's amazing. The amount of detail, the size. Well, someone really important must be buried here.
After 5,000 years of recorded history, that could be said about every hole in the ground.
But that's what you think, isn't it?
I don't leave the house for anything less than amazing.
So it's safe to assume this is going to be a major find?
You tell me.
This guy kills me. Oh my goodness.
Who do you think is buried here?
No, I do not guess.
Who are you hoping to find here?
Who does everyone want to find? The Lost Queen.
Who is that?
Nefertari.
Why is she lost?
Over 100 years ago, they found her tomb. The most magnificent of its kind. But when they opened the tomb, do you know what they found?
A different mummy?
They found 2 kneecaps. The queen was nowhere to be found.
Why's
Yep,
that?
said that last stream.
Nobody
yeah.
knows. I say she was never there to begin with.
Do you have proof?
No. The people who had proof have been dead 100 times longer than they were ever alive. So they're not talking. We have to learn to think like they did. But it's not easy. Anyone who says different lies or is stupid.
And again, how did they only find 2 kneecaps? I have so many questions. How these bodies, especially royal mummies, are wrapped in linen. Not only that, but the kneecaps are internal. So how did 2 kneecaps get left behind in the tomb? No idea. That's gotta be one interesting story, that's for sure.
Do you know Dylan?
I know of him.
You do? So he has a reputation?
He is a very popular guide, for whatever that is worth. I do not like guides. They distort history and turn the other way, as sticky-fingered tourists steal every bit of Egypt they can find.
That seems a little harsh.
Not harsh enough. Every tourist thinks, what will it hurt? I'll just take one small piece of the pyramids. And they come, by the millions they come. And bit by bit they smuggle our history back in their luggage. They're worse than the museums.
I mean, he does have a point. He does have a point.
Do you think international teams have stolen artifacts from Egypt?
No, I do not think. I know.
You don't seem very happy to have Dylan here.
Good. I'm glad you noticed. If this were my site, like it should be, he'd be out on the sand with his hat in his hand, trying to catch a ride back to Cairo. And he would never find one, because there is no street.
I translated the hieroglyphs.
Beginner's luck.
Really, that's it? You're not even gonna ask me what the translation
I'd better
was?
get going.
Bye.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's save before I forget. Okay, so... Interesting. Where is... I believe her name is Jamala. I thought we found her in the... in the tomb. Maybe we have to... Oh, no, I do need the missing piece first. That's what I thought. Okay. Maybe we have to open the sarcophagus before we see her? I bet you that's what it is.
There's another door up there. I need to find a way to climb up to that ledge.
Oh, and that was this way, right? To go to the tomb? Lord, Nancy, you probably just shouldn't do that. Oh, yes, we get to translate again. Okay, from what I remember, this should be the, right? Heavens of the heavens. What is that? Procession? Does that fit? Reveal. Under the protection of the heavens? The procession of gods begins the reveal. Seek them out.
I need to figure out what this means.
Under the protection of the heavens. Ah, okay.
It won't budge. Must be locked. I need to get the correct gods to their proper locations.
I'm pretty sure we need something else first, I think. So we'll just leave that one for now. Let's check out our task list.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Did that. Still have to do that. That's done. Did that. Haven't done that. Haven't done that. Can't check that off
Okay.
yet.
Fantastic. Okay, so now do we see her? Because usually she hangs out here, but she's not here yet. Have we gone this direction yet? Oh, actually, I don't think so. Oh, there she is. Perfect.
The sandstorm did not scare you away.
It'll take more than a little sandstorm to get me to leave.
Shh! Do not tempt the Anunnaki.
Though, what?
I should not have even spoken their name. Disregard that. I didn't mean to say Anunnaki. Blast! I said it again, didn't I? I'm Jamila, by the way.
Jamila.
But if
That's
anyone
what I
asks,
thought.
you haven't seen me.
Why are you
Jamila,
here?
Jamila.
Well, I can't exactly be there, now can I? That would make no sense.
What do you think of Abdullah?
Not much. He talks always like there's an audience near. But what audience would listen to such a tedious man? I say let him think he's in charge if it makes him happy.
Agreed.
You don't think he should be in charge?
I don't think he's capable of being in charge. He doesn't even believe in the Anunnaki.
What do you think of Dylan?
The tour guide.
Yeah,
Did I have to have an opinion of him?
I guess not.
Oh, good. That's a relief.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Are you worried about the curse?
Who could be worried about a curse at a time like this?
A time like what?
The makers. The original architects. They're watching.
Who are you talking about?
Nancy, they can't hear you. You do not have to pretend.
I'm not pretending. What are you talking about?
How could you not know? This is the cradle of civilization.
Right?
Here we were born. And like all infants, this is where we were taught.
Taught what?
To be human. We didn't just figure that out. But for millennia we lived in caves, terrified of the very earth, of fire and wind and lightning. We cowered and dug down into the earth. But one thing of all humans, we are curious. One night, our ancestors saw the sky catch fire, and the brave ones left their caves and walked into the light. And there they met the teachers.
I don't follow.
They brought us to the next level of consciousness, and in return we built them the pyramids.
I'm not so sure I agree with you on this one. If aliens built the pyramids, why were human leaders buried inside?
They were not just rulers on Earth. They were the chosen, the favorite of the Anunnaki.
I have some opinions about the pyramids, and what they were really for. I don't know if any of you have read any of Graham Hancock's work, but I'm not so convinced the pyramids were burial sites, just because when we find pharaohs in the ancient world and their burial sites, they would be elaborately painted, furnished. The pyramids aren't at all. We have found, solid stone things that look like sarcophagi, but the thing is, they didn't actually find anyone in them. So there's certain theories about what those could have actually been for. And of course, there's the whole issue about one of the main reasons why the pyramids are attributed to being tombs is because they found only one cartouche written, and it turns out the hieroglyphs were dated to different periods. In other words, whoever wrote them didn't know Old Kingdom versus New Kingdom versus Amarna periods, and just wrote the hieroglyphs that they thought that they should be. And the person who found them was under a lot of pressure from their backers to find things, or they were going to have the funding cut. So it's just all very interesting. Very interesting.
If we built the pyramids for the aliens, why did they all just leave?
Oh, they didn't leave. They're all around us. Do you want me to call them?
No.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
a shame.
yeah, let her.
They're an amazing sight. They're slender and tall, and they have the most gorgeous, glowing, luminescent fangs.
I mean, the Anunnaki were from the, oh goodness, I'm gonna forget. Mesopotamian? I don't remember which kingdom off the top of my head right now. But the Anunnaki were a thing, in ancient myth and lore. And there's certainly descriptions of them, and this ain't it. This is nothing like how they're described.
When did you become so interested in aliens?
Sunny June. I took his Are You Alien or Ali Out course. Changed my life. Did you know that aliens were there at every major human milestone, with the exception of the moon landing?
All right, I'll bite. Why?
Because it was a rude thing to do, and they wanted no part of it.
May have been Sumerian, the Anunnaki. Maybe. But anyways.
Who is Sunny June? I've seen his name everywhere, but we've never met.
I can't explain it all to you, not now. He's special. He's met them.
I'm
Met
sure
whom?
he has.
You don't make this easy, do you?
To be fair, neither do you.
True. The Anunnaki. He's spoken to them. He knows that they're on their way.
I'm still not a believer.
But look around! This temple is proof. There is no way all of this could have been built without their help,
All those things seem like human accomplishments to me.
as they were designed to
Fair.
look. But I had hoped that you could see the strings, and not just the puppet.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Have any of y'all seen Stargate?
It's
That
stuck.
movie is very interesting. Does this work? And it has an Egyptian kind of thing mixed in, which is super interesting. Now this is going to be very important later.
This is
Do we-
approximately where the
Oh, we
other
do.
amulet pieces were found.
Yes. There we go. Now we can put the amulet back together. Let's save again. I'm sorry if I save a lot. It's just I have had the worst luck with games where they're fine, and then when I stream for whatever reason they decide to crash. Thankfully, I have had no issues, knock on wood, with this game, but I just want to be extra cautious. Okay, now these we can rotate, correct? Yes, let's get these pieces together because we can tell how they're supposed to go. Is this one permanently here? Yes. Up, up. Does that attach to this one? Okay. Aha! And then I think this one goes here, and this one goes here. Awesome, I already have the bottom done. Oh, we already got part of the face. Nice. Oop. Oh, that's where that one goes. Nice. No. Oh, great.
Got it.
Yay! Oh, and then magically it's totally smoothed over and perfect. Okay, so... You know what we haven't done yet? We have not called Dr. Hotchkiss. Or Professor, I guess I should say.
Hotchkiss here?
It's Nancy Drew.
Oh, Francine, dear. I'm so glad you called. I've been having the most infuriating problem with my internet.
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh, you young people are so refreshing, always in search of new identities. The problem is that I downloaded this program called Weather Monkey. At my age, it's important that I keep abreast of all meteorological developments. But
Oh
now
my.
I'm starting a new book, and I can't focus on my work because the weather monkey keeps yelling the weather at me.
Maybe you should uninstall it?
I will do no such thing. That would be tantamount to murder.
That's a bit
Maybe
dramatic.
turn it down?
Brilliant and fantastic. Oh, yes, Samantha, you are a ticket. I
Samantha.
would love to help you, but how do I know you again?
Nancy, Drew. We've met a few times.
Aha, now I remember you. If life were a good book, you'd be my favorite reoccurring character.
I'm in Egypt, and I need your help.
Egypt? Well, why didn't you say that instead of chattering away about my internet problems?
What?
I don't know how to respond to that. I read your book, and I thought maybe you could help.
You found my book while you were in Egypt. The serendipity is as delectable as Chateaubriand smothered in lavender lemon juice. I am at your
Ooh.
disposal.
She loves
I didn't
food.
exactly
She talks about
find
food
it.
in all the
You
games
sent it
she's
to me.
in.
You even signed it.
Oh dear, I sign and send lots of things.
Have you heard of an expedition that went off in search of Nefertari years ago?
Oh yes, the team in which everyone died. Is that the one?
Yes. Do you think that story is true?
Oh heavens, yes. It's deadly out there in the desert. Think about it. You're going out there in search of dead bodies. There must be a reason they're in favor of the area.
But this expedition wasn't searching for QV66, right?
Indeed not. That had already been discovered. They were searching for Nefertari's mummy.
What do you think happened to them?
Oh, it's best you not concern yourself about that now, given your current location.
True.
Have you heard of Abdullah?
Yes, I have. He is December on my Men of Archaeology calendar.
You're kidding me. Does that exist?
It existed the second I made it. Is he there?
Oh,
Yes. He seems full of himself.
that's an understatement.
Oh, I am not an advocate of pulpy romance novels, but if I were, I'd call that an archable trait. In chapter 1, he'd swagger into the excavation site, the picture of a rascal with his dusty leather jacket and decidedly European haircut. His cocky ne'er-do-well smirk displaying his perfectly white teeth, but by the end he'd be sweetly holding flowers and saying, "Professor Hotchkiss, I'm dying to discuss your latest publication." A colleague of mine has guilted me into editing her latest romance novel, and I must confess I cannot wait until the project is completed. Reading page after page is absolutely wreaking havoc on my metaphors. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I no longer know.
Abdullah, that's what. He's a cold-blooded hotshot with only one setting. Success. Oh, sorry. I've also been helping my nephew break into the movie trailer business. Oh, Hotchkiss, why must you always burn the candle at both ends? He's a good archaeologist who knows Egypt inside and out. He could teach you a thing or two, just don't pick up the attitude.
She has got to be one of my favorite Nancy Drew recurring characters. She is just delightful and funny and odd in the best way possible.
What do you know about Nefertari?
Ah, a love story. Oh, break out the tissue papyrus because
The
when I'm
tissue
done, there
papyrus.
won't be a dry Horus in the house.
What?
Look it up, dear. Ramses II and Nefertari shared a love so vast the world could scarcely contain it. I'm talking about the kind of love you spell capital L, capital O, heart instead of a V, capital E. They stood side by side and ruled the world, but as they saw the years stretch out before them, they were keenly aware that a handful of decades would never cut it. They needed to be together always.
That's sweet.
And relevant. The ancient Egyptians believed that life was little more than a dress rehearsal for eternity.
True.
I found records that they concocted a plan to be together forever, side by side.
Why not be buried side by side?
They foresaw a volatile future for their kingdom, and they were correct. They knew they would have to enact safeguards. That's why in 1904, when QV66, the so-called tomb of Nefertari, was found, her body was not there.
What are the chances we found Nefertari's tomb?
If I were a gambling Hotchkiss, I'd say 60-40.
I still don't get all this business with QV66. Why build a fake tomb?
Isn't that obvious,
The same
Nancy?
reason I never carry my passport in my purse when I travel. Some things are too valuable to leave in a tempting place.
Yeah, I mean, they knew even in ancient times that there were tomb robbers, so it makes sense if you wanted to protect her that you would have a false tomb and attempt to hide the location of the real one.
Can you help me sort out some canopic jars?
Oh my, yes, let's see. A human and 3 animals. A jackal was Duwamitas, baboon, Hapi, and Kebasenuef. They also represented the 4 cardinal points, each protecting a sacred organ. I seem to remember that Hapi was the lungs.
Ah, so I'm guessing that would be air then?
You mentioned an expedition that found QV66, Nefertari's tomb.
It was one of the most significant finds in archaeology. They call it the Sistine Chapel of Egypt. It's where my fascination with the royalty of Egypt was born. The color alone took my breath away. We think of ancient Egypt as being a subdued sand color, but it was a riotous display with all the visual delights of a midsummer gelato shop cooler case.
And you don't think Nefertari was entombed there?
They only found kneecaps, which supposedly means that her tomb was robbed.
You disagree?
I do. What good is the mummy without the context? It's the placement in the tomb that makes the mummy valuable.
Why is Nefertari so important?
There are 2 queens I find most fascinating in ancient Egypt, and for exactly the same reason. They were hidden. Hatshepsut is the first.
I think I've heard of her. She was the pharaoh that was almost removed from the historical record, right?
Exactly. 20-some years of peace and stability, and after she dies, Thutmose III's ancient cronies try to erase her from the record.
Why?
Jealousy, revenge, fear that his reign would never equal hers. You name it, but you can't keep a good woman down. Despite the efforts of Thutmose III's supporters, her legacy endured.
And Nefertari?
In my opinion, she's the opposite. She was obsessively preserved in the historical record, but it was her tomb that was hidden.
How sure are you that Nefertari's tomb was hidden?
There was something strange about QV66. I think that might be why it is off limits to this day.
It is?
To you and me, at the very least. There is a rumor that the tomb has a clue to the true location of Nefertari's mummy.
Really?
Who knows? I'll tell you this. I didn't have time to read all of the hieroglyphs, but I noticed that the syntax was a little, shall we say, wonky?
I don't know how hieroglyph syntax could be non-wonky.
True, but it was almost as if Nefertari and Ramses II had their own language.
Lily seems to be taking this curse business very seriously.
I thought you were, Lily.
The other Lily?
Hotchkiss prank! Oh, you're such a good sport, Nadine.
Is that like the
There's
4th
a
name
little
she's
silly about,
used
don't you
now?
think? Curses may
Goodness.
only be a figment of our overactive imaginations.
That's what I think.
There are more pressing things to worry about. Most Egyptologists die because the desert is inhospitable and positively crawling with diseases. Horrid
Ugh.
molds and bacteria that have been breeding for thousands of years unchecked. And let's not forget the lack of structural integrity of most of the tombs.
That's less than reassuring.
Oh dear, everybody dies, but life isn't worth living if you don't take a few risks. Although I guess I should stress that everyone dies much faster in the desert.
That's
Much,
great.
much faster.
Have you heard of the theory that aliens built the pyramids?
Oh, that old gem. Yes, who cares?
Who cares?
Well, unless they're sending us a bill, does it matter?
Good
With
point.
all of your work, I assume you'd at least care.
Oh, no, dear. You mustn't let those things bother you. Some of us have keen observational skills and a rigid adherence to the scientific method. And some of us have thought processes that best resemble a piñata explosion at a sugar-fueled child's birthday extravaganza. Either way, if it encourages people to witness the marvels of ancient Egypt in person, it's good work, in my opinion.
Do you believe the Anunnaki exist?
You may as well be asking me if I believe Brian Abernathy Fortinbright exists. I don't know, and further I could only guess.
Is that a name you just made up?
Yes. Now, given the fact that there are 7+ billion people on Earth, it stands to reason that he may be a real person. And if we apply the Drake equation, we will find the astronomical, no wordplay intended, dear, number of habitable planets in the universe. It is possible that the Anunnaki may exist. But since the evidence is shaky at best, I am much more interested in the here and now.
Same here. You said the evidence of the Anunnaki is shaky. What evidence is there?
Some say if you look at the hieroglyphs, you'll see some of the figures holding flashlights.
Okay, that's strange.
Well, not exactly. It's easy to see what you want to see. Seeing the tombs always made me feel quite simply famished. As the long days would pass, the murals would become quite simply delicious.
What?
Iris would be holding the most wonderful caramel flans. Reeds would be chicken wings, and Cypher for twisted flax would transmogrify into warm straight out of the oven garlic
Transmogrify.
knots right before my eyes.
Oh
My point is that you can see what you want to see. And what I want to see is that takeout menu for the Spicetown Speakeasy. I may have to put you on hold, dear. Just a moment.
I'm still on.
Hotchkiss here. I'd like baguette stuffed with mushroom and sautéed asparagus.
Oh, that
and
sounds
a beef jerky
good.
salad with caramel vinaigrette.
That one, not so
That-
much.
That can't be a real food item.
Is that still you, Norma?
Ticket number
Nancy?
6!
Is this your first day
What is
at
going
Spicetown?
on?
I'm Hotchkiss. We'll be talking to each other quite often. Would you kindly summarize your personality for me, for efficiency's sake?
No, it's Nancy Drew. Still on the line, still in Egypt.
Oh, drat and drat. Well, perhaps I'll just be dull and prepare myself a curried waffle sandwich.
My goodness.
Bye.
Bye, dear.
That was a long conversation. Okay.
Hello.
Do you think this really is Nefertari's tomb?
I really hope so.
Why isn't she in the tomb in the Valley of the Queens?
There could be a lot of reasons. The worst case is grave robbers, but we really don't think that's the case.
Why not?
Because her valuables were found, but her body wasn't. Doesn't make sense. We think she was hidden. Ramses II was known to be very protective, and he was very concerned about the afterlife. It's possible Ramses built a false tomb to make sure she'd be undisturbed. There are many stories of his love for her, but we don't know how true they are.
If he went through so much trouble, don't you feel strange about disturbing her tomb?
No. Someone will do it eventually. If we get there first, she'll be treated with respect, and she'll truly get to live on forever.
That's
If
a
someone
good
else
point.
finds her, she'll go to the highest bidder.
If you're
Which
so
that's
interested in
bizarre to
Nefertari,
me.
why aren't you below?
Promise you won't make fun of me?
Sure.
I'm a woman of science, okay? But the curse thing rattled me. I need to do research now anyway. I'd prefer to do it where nothing will fall on me, and maybe get a little FaceTime with a certain British someone.
Ah.
What do you think about Dylan?
Did we
He is
accidentally invite
cute.
the whole world to this dig? With the exception of a decent work crew, that is. Although I do hate that I don't know why he is here, he is definitely easy on the eyes.
Agreed.
But if he stays out in the sun any longer, he's going to get all lobstery. Definite turnoff for us land dwellers.
What do you think of Jamila?
When she talks to me, I always keep checking for the hidden camera.
Huh?
No one can be that nuts. I'm still convinced we're gonna end up on a hidden camera show called Suckers Talking to Crazies.
Don't you think you're being a little harsh?
I'm nowhere near as harsh as she is crazy. You could take that to the bank. The crazy bank. Wait a second. I didn't even... Do you actually agree with her about aliens?
No.
Good. I don't know why Abdullah doesn't just kick her out.
I'll catch you later.
See ya!
Okay. So I know while she's here, I cannot look at Abdullah's stuff. Okay. Let's see.
That's done. Did that. Still have to do that.
What do you mean? I already I don't understand why that still can't be checked. Okay.
Hello.
Do you really
Alrighty.
think this is Nefertari's tomb?
It better be. Otherwise, I'm very lost.
What does that mean?
She's why I'm here. As a tour guide, I love the sites that tell a story. And Ramses the First and Nefertari have the making of a classic love story, if we can find her here.
You mean Ramses the Second, right?
I do? Yes, I do. Of course. Strange
Good
life
job,
being
Dylan.
a king. You get everything but your own name.
What do you think about Jamila's alien theories?
Not much. Subject change. Do you happen to know how a bloke like me might impress that cantankerous old curmudgeon down below?
You mean Abdullah, right?
I very much hope there isn't another one.
I imagine he responds to people talking about archaeology.
And saying how
Brilliant.
great he is.
I'll do that. Thanks, Nancy.
What do you think of Lily?
She's definitely my type.
What do you mean?
Cute, interesting, and not interested. Just like my last girlfriend. Very driven. PhD student, probably has a cramped apartment full of dehydrated plants. She's probably going to come off a little rough-edged.
What do you think of Jamila?
Is she for real? Because, wow, I've met some nutters in my life, but that girl belongs in a museum herself, with a little tag that reads, Insanus Totalis.
Aww.
Oh, she's just different.
No, I'm different. She's a crazy little rowboat adrift in a vast sea of insanity.
Goodness, alrighty.
Bye.
Come back anytime.
Oh, I will, Dylan. Don't you worry about that. I gotta make sure I remember her name is Jamila. I feel like I was calling her Jamala earlier. I thought we said something about this because, don't I? I don't put that there? Okay. Maybe I don't do it yet, but I'm pretty sure.
Hi.
How well do you know Lily?
I like Lily. She's not a friend to the cause, but I can look past that.
Friend to the cause?
You know, rolling out the red carpet for our celestial others.
Oh, that.
I've been trying to teach her about the true purpose of the hidden tombs, but she's not receptive.
Earlier, you said true purpose of the tombs. What did
Earlier,
you
you
mean?
mean just now?
The Anunnaki had much to teach us. Too much. They hid the secrets on Earth. And when we master all these lessons, they will return to the temples and they will take the most enlightened among us with them.
What will happen to everyone else?
But for those who do not pass the test, there will be war and famine. The Earth's rage will overcome them and they will fall. The blue light of the Earth will go dim in the night sky.
That is bleak.
I know, right? That is why I tried to get Lily to embrace the Anunnaki. She does not care.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alrighty, well. Feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I can go up here now.
I bet I could translate that. Never enter where?
According thereto, let it be found inscribed on the tablet. As to anyone who does not know this spell, he shall never enter. Is that all we do up here? I guess for now. I speak that. Oh, I already read that. Okay. Have I found that scarab yet? No, I have not. I think I already translated this. Yes, I did. Yep, already translated that. Where's the puzzle where we use the, these? Is it not in this room? I thought it was in this room. Or do I have to open this first? I may need a hint. N13E2. Okay, you know what? I bet I need to see where that is. On the map in here, because they have that grid. What did it say? N13E2. Right here. So that's the area up the middle. Okay. Let's see if that helps us. Well, that's where I found a piece of it, though. But I can't do anything else with it yet, right? That's confusing because I think I know where we're supposed to use it, but when I went into the room, it didn't prompt me to use it yet. Which should be here. Let's see. Yes. I don't know why I keep translating that. I know I've seen it. Because I thought once I got this, she comments, oh, that's the same amulet that we have. But it's not, nothing's triggering. Well, okay. Interesting. Gotten everything from there. As I know it says under tasks, search the entire site for references to the heavens.
Haven't done that. Check.
Okay. Because I think our phone has hints, doesn't it? Oh, the phone's on the side. Yes, it does. Hint hotline. No, I know how to use it, but there's nothing here. Oh, you know what? I probably need to call... I forgot about that. It was with Nancy Drew, a lot of times you have to call people. Bess.
Hi, Bess.
Nancy, how goes the old mummy hunt?
Good, I think. Maybe bad.
Something happened, didn't it?
There was a sandstorm, and the professor from Kingston had to be taken to the hospital.
Nancy, be careful out there. It sounds dangerous.
I will.
George is all wrapped up in that new job of hers. But you can call me anytime you need help. Full disclosure, while I do play an Egyptologist on television, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
We found the tomb.
Way to go!
But when I opened it, 2 strangers showed up.
Really? Aren't you in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe they were just out for a walk. In the desert. Nope, doesn't work out. Nancy, what the craziness is happening out there?
No clue. It's like I'm the only one here who doesn't know what's really going on. I don't like that feeling.
You get used to it.
Bess,
Well, it certainly feels that way. Maybe it's time to call this one a wrap.
I can't until John's back. I just need to keep my head on straight and try to keep the site in order.
That's exactly like this one part of Revenge of the Desert Queen. So everybody...
Is this going to be an anecdote where someone dies in a cursed tomb?
No,
Okay, continue.
I lied. It was. But I'll just keep it to myself.
Bess is another fun character from the series.
I still think Jamila is hiding something.
What's the story?
She says she's here because of the Anunnaki.
I think our connection is bad because it sounds like you said Anunnaki.
I did.
I still think it might be the phone, but continue.
They're the aliens she's into, but I can't figure out why she'd be here now.
Why don't you ask her?
I would, but there are 2 questions you'll never get a straight answer to. One is, are you lying?
And the other is, are you crazy?
I say that a lot, don't I?
You do, but to be fair, you do exceed the average person's daily allowance of interaction with crazy and or dishonest people.
True.
Jamila seems to be convinced that aliens built the pyramids.
Cool.
She thinks that this site has some sort of significance to aliens, and they'll be returning soon.
What for?
Who knows? The whole idea makes no sense to me.
I know it's unlikely, but I think if aliens ever came to Earth, I think they'd like me.
What? Why?
Dogs love
Good
me. Kids love me.
question.
I just think we'd be pretty simpatico is all.
I can't tell if Jamila's being sincere or not.
Just brush past my theory, that's fine.
I'm sure they love you.
That's all I wanted to hear. Go with your instinct, Nancy. You're so good at noticing what people really mean when they speak. Maybe she's saying a little more than she intends to.
I don't know what to make of this tour guide who appeared out of nowhere.
Is he cute?
Define cute.
Why is this never any fun with you? I have no girly friends.
Fine, yes, he's moderately cute. And he has an accent.
Now we're talking. Anyway, you've decided that this cute tour guide with an accent is a problem for some reason?
His story isn't adding up. If he's a tour guide, why would he show up at a site that might take years to open up to the public?
Maybe he's some sort of avant-garde tour guide. You know, way ahead of his time, like that jazz musician you made us see who only played awful notes.
I'm still sorry about that. In my defense, it was for a case.
And in his defense, there's nothing. Long distance burn, jazz guy.
Lily seems very uptight.
Do you think she's hiding something?
No doubt about it. I just don't know if it's relevant.
Strange behavior is rarely irrelevant, especially in a group that isolated.
Good point. I'd better get going.
See ya!
Okay, and I think we haven't called him in a while. I think we're supposed to.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a lot to talk about, apparently.
A tour guide just appeared out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, really. He showed up when we found the tomb.
You're 100 kilometers outside of Cairo. That's too far afield to have a wacky next-door neighbor.
I would
Huh?
think so.
Sorry. I'm not used to watching this much television. It's doing strange things to my brain. Whatever he says, he didn't just drop in. He must be up to something.
Abdullah seems confused by the hieroglyphs in the tomb.
Really?
You sound surprised.
Astonished, dumbfounded, with a twist of smug thrown in to soothe my ego.
So, if he's confused,
Then it is confusing. He's one of the brightest minds in the field. If he's stumped, something unique is going on here.
Lily seemed upset about me doing any work here.
Show me a PhD student who isn't upset about something, and I'll build you your very own pyramid.
Why would she want to keep me away from your work?
I have no clue. If she wants to play at being in charge, let her. It'll save you a lot of headaches.
What do you know about Lily?
Not much. She's with Abdullah's team. It's just strange that she's out there.
Why?
I never say a critical word about a student, but the archaeology community is small, people talk. I guess all I'm going to say is it's surprising Abdullah put her on his team.
You can't just leave it at that. The curiosity center of my brain is going to go into full meltdown.
I can't, Nancy. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to talk about it.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have brought it up at all.
Are you familiar
Just
with the
saying.
Anunnaki?
Oh, please, not you too.
No, Jamila. She's got a lot to say on the topic.
Good. I'm not saying there isn't alien life, but why insist that aliens built the pyramids? Humans have made a mess of so many things. Just let us keep that check mark in the victory column.
What do you know about Abdullah?
He's almost as brilliant as he thinks he is.
He seems a little full of himself.
A little.
A little. With that amount of swagger, you'd think he invented sand.
Do
Yeah.
you think he's behind your attack?
I don't think so. This isn't the first time we've butted heads. I'd think that if he were to attack me, he wouldn't sneak up from behind.
How's the recovery coming?
Good. I am at the point where watching television is tedious again, so that's a good sign. TV is very frustrating for the solution-oriented personality.
I don't think I've heard that before.
It's true. I find myself yelling, "Test your hypothesis before acting on it," at all of the sitcoms. Truthfully, I'm still feeling a little woozy. As soon as I can stand without
Well,
feeling
you have
dizzy, I am on my
A
way
lot of
back to the
energy
site,
in your voice.
even if
Are
I
you
have
feeling
to sneak out of
woozy?
here.
I'd better get going.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so that should be enough of all of the phone calls. I know at some
Hi.
point
See ya.
we're supposed
See ya.
to get her away from her stuff so I can do snooping. Wow, that's so not helpful, but thank you.
What happened here? Where's all the water?
Oh, I knew there was something
Could
I
be
hadn't
crazy enough to
found.
do this on purpose.
Oh, well, you've been sitting there the entire time. Dylan, did you see anything?
Well, hello.
Did you see who destroyed our water supply?
Someone did what?
So, that's a no? Do you have any idea why someone would do that?
No one would be stupid enough to do that.
What brought you to this site?
This might be the next it spot. If it is, I want to have the first tour up and running.
Isn't that a little premature? Tour groups might not even be allowed out here.
Well, then I took a trip to the place I've always wanted to see. No loss.
You seem very casual about everything.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
It makes me think you might be hiding something.
If I'm hiding something, then I'm doing such a good job, even I don't notice.
I know you didn't just come here to get a tan. I need your help distracting Lily.
Why?
I just do.
What's in it for me?
The personal satisfaction that comes with being a nice person.
Nope. Say something nice about me to Abdullah. Tell him I'm trustworthy.
All right, fine.
But make it sound natural. Don't just blurt it out. Finesse it into the conversation.
I'll see what I can do. I'll let you go.
Hurry back now.
Yes, Dylan, I will make sure.
Yes?
So that guy Dylan is pretty helpful. I'd say he'd be a smart addition to your team, considering his talent, his experience, his... you know,
He told you to say that, didn't he?
maybe.
Tell him he is stupid, but use small words so he understands you.
I'm not going to say that.
Your kindness is as admirable as it is boring.
Okay.
What do you think of Jamila?
What is to think? She believes aliens built the pyramids. She is a waste of my time.
Jeez.
So I take it you don't believe in aliens?
Let me stop you there.
Normally when people say that, they have more to say.
I do not. If you do not have enough faith in humans to believe that we invented pushing, dragging, and lifting without the help of aliens, you are terminally wrong and incredibly stupid. We will never agree on anything.
Are you okay with her staying here?
Goodness, the rage.
No. Get out of my sight!
You do not own this temple!
Leave now, or I will remove you myself!
I'd
Goodness.
like to see you try.
She sure seems determined to stay.
Good for her. It's ridiculous.
My dictionary could help translate that.
Yes.
Why doesn't this area translate?
O living ones, who art thou that hast come? Thy heart is covetous. Hearken ye. Ye shall not remove this tombstone from this its place forever. Do not rob, but act against the robber, without allowing any people to tread upon this holy ground. Then you will hear the secret. That.
I need to translate the
Oh!
hieroglyphs.
Okay, so we know this is the... Can I tab? No, I don't think I can tab. H-E... Ah, this must be Nefertari. This is the... Oh, it must be Tomb of Nefertari.
Nefertari! Could this be true?
Yes. Alright. We're making some progress. Other than just 500 phone conversations. Okay, so we have that translated. Now, do I have to tell Dylan that we talked to Abdullah?
So,
Yes.
did you tell Abdullah that I'm trustworthy? How did he react?
Strongly?
I see. Well, good thing that was but a single step in my multi-tiered plan.
Why is it so important that he trusts you?
It's complicated and boring. Boring and complicated. You'd be bored hearing about the more complicated aspects of it.
You're
Right.
not going to tell me, are you?
Oh, that's the spirit. Facing disappointment and not letting it get you down. Good show. But
What
I
a
am
flirt.
a man of my word, i.e. trustworthy. So I will distract Lily for you.
Great.
Thank you.
What should I do if I see her? Oh, we should have a code word.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Right. How about, look out, it's Lily. Or, she's back. Stop looking at her things.
Okay,
Great.
first of all, none of those are one word.
Oh, good point. Oh, what about danger? Or incoming? Or impending Lily?
Maybe if you just whistle.
Right. All good options.
Ooh, I can snoop around in your
Why would
backpack.
Dylan have this?
Danger, live snake. Good question.
Why would he have so many certifications?
Well, I mean, if he wants to do different tours, paranormal tours, off the beaten track tours, I don't think that's really that unusual. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, wrong tent. Oh, he's already back. Does that mean I messed it up? Okay, good. Adam Grisby's Curses of the World. Oh, yes. The Hope Diamond. This famous brilliant blue diamond holds a dark secret, a curse on any who should cross its path. Reputedly stolen from a religious idol in India, it was secretly sold to Jean-Baptiste Tavernier in 1642, who then smuggled the gem back to France. From this moment forward, ill fortune befell anyone who possessed the cursed diamond, including Tavernier, who was killed by wild dogs shortly after selling the diamond to King Louis XIV. The diamond's first owner, King Louis XIV, died of gangrene. When King Louis XVI inherited the throne and the gem, his wife, Marie Antoinette, certainly should never have worn the diamond. She and Louis XVI wound up beheaded during the French Revolution. After this, the diamond disappeared for decades. Wow. The necklace resurfaced in 1830 when it was purchased by Henry Philip Hope and renamed the Hope Diamond, but the curse remained. Owners continued to suffer the curse's wrath in the form of bankruptcy, insanity, fatal accidents, and murders. The diamond was eventually purchased by legendary jeweler Harry Winston, who donated the diamond to the Smithsonian Natural History Museum, where it remains on display today. Valentino's ring. Silent movie star Rudolph Valentino was only 31 when he died in 1926. Some say it was due to the silver ring he had purchased, despite the jeweler's warning that it was cursed. Not one to believe in curses, Valentino wore the ring for his next picture. The picture was a failure at the box office. The next time he wore the ring for a movie was his last picture, Son of the Sheik. Shortly after the picture wrapped, Valentino died of infection following surgery for stomach pains. Upon his death, the ring was inherited by actress Pola Negri. She became ill for an extended period of time. The ring was then given to singer Russ Colombo. Within days, he was killed in an accident. The next owner refused to wear the jinxed ring until the curse wore off. He waited a few years, thought it safe, and put it on. He died within a week. Deaths continued to follow each new owner of the ring until it was eventually placed in a bank vault. The bank then suffered robberies and was nearly destroyed in a fire. Truly the stuff of legends, Valentino will forever be remembered, not only for his contribution to early cinema, but also his cursed ring. The Bjorkitor runestone in Blekinge, Sweden, an old stone stands amongst a grave field. Carved with runes from the 6th or 7th century and accompanied by 2 towering menhirs, it is one of the tallest runestones in the world. The runes bear a curse of destruction upon whoever tries to break the monument. According to legend, when a farmer tried to heat up and crack the stone to clear the area for crops, the fire turned on him, killing him and leaving the stone untouched. Debate exists over the intended purpose of the runestone. Some claim the stone is a grave marker, though an excavation in the early 1900s found no concrete evidence of a burial site. Others believe it to be a cenotaph, a monument in memory of a deceased individual buried elsewhere. A third following claims it was built as a shrine to the ancient Nordic gods. While the true use of the Bjorkitor runestone has been lost to history, its ancient curse remains as a dire warning from ages past. Goodness, I do not know how to pronounce things in Swedish, unfortunately. I'll just say King Tut. In 1922, in the Valley of the Kings, a discovery of unprecedented magnitude was revealed: the undisturbed tomb of the boy Pharaoh Tut, which was extremely unusual. In fact, I think his tomb is the only royal tomb found that had not been robbed. Led by British archaeologist Howard Carter and funded by Lord Carnarvon, the expedition team found invaluable treasures within. A clay tablet was also discovered in the tomb with an inscription that, when translated, read, "Death will slay with his wings whoever disturbs the peace of the pharaoh." The archaeologists disregarded the curse. Wait, what? I didn't know that was timed. Fact, the word snoop comes from the Dutch snoepen, meaning to eat something in secret. Now it just means a thing you sort of had some trouble with back there. Oh dear. Yes, I would like to try again. Well, that'll be easy because we're just going to read the last portion. The archaeologists disregarded the curse and continued on with their work. However, the curse would not be forgotten. First stricken with Lord Carnarvon, who perished from an infected mosquito bite shortly after the tomb was opened. Other victims included Lord Carnarvon's dog, who reputedly died at the same time as his owner, Carter's canary killed by a cobra, and other members of the team due to various causes. Well, the thing is, everybody dies, though, so is it because of the curse, or everyone dies? Whether the curse was real or just an embellishment by the press may never be answered conclusively, and while the existence of the clay tablet has never been verified, and Carter himself lived until the age of 66, the legendary Pharaoh's curse still lives on as one of the best-known curses in history.
What a strange lock. There has to be something around to help me figure this out.
Okay, I gotta hurry. We'll take a wait. Okay, we have to find a transparency overlay. Is that it? Okay. Doula.
Need a key.
Can I look at anything else in here? I think that's it. Okay. Whew, we should be fine now.
I thought I'd be better at whistling. It's really dry here. Sorry about that.
How'd impressing Abdullah go?
Badly. He used some very inappropriate language. At least I think he did. It wasn't in English.
Oh my.
Looks like you're making your own badges. You're not being honest with me about being a guide, are you?
What?
The whole process is less official than you'd
Yeah,
expect.
that's what I would
Everyone makes their
imagine.
own credentials. Ask around. It might look a bit sketchy, but that's what's done.
How can you prove you are who you say you are?
I don't know if I can.
Why did you become a guide?
I don't know why anyone would ever do anything else.
All right, let's see your guide skills in action.
What?
Well, you're a guide, and you want to work this site. Give me a tour.
I thought you'd never ask, but there is a problem. I don't actually know anything about this site yet.
Oh, right.
I suppose I could make a conjecture here or there. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, crowd in everyone, crowd in. Nicely done. You look excellent in that hat, Mrs. Johnson. Your husband must be a very lucky man. A little flattery will get you everywhere as a guide.
I'm sure.
He says. I could have you two on every tour I give. Now focus! Put your cameras down for a minute. Never forget to remind them to actually look with their eyes. People don't remember you can still do that. The site you see behind me is over 60 billion years old, and it was built by none other than the
Lord.
great Genghis Khan.
That is not right.
It might be right. Remember, no facts. Now, someone will inevitably
No
ask
facts,
a shockingly
right.
stupid question. Play along now. Ask me the out-and-out stupidest question you could possibly think of.
Why didn't they write in English?
Yes, exactly. And then I say, very good question. No one knows. And I change the topic and say something showy like, did you know that there is rumored to be a very deadly curse awaiting those foolish enough to venture into the next room? Now quickly, let's go to the next room. And that is how being a guide is done.
Very nice.
And maybe one day you can see me give a proper tour, if my business survives until you can return.
I'll catch you later.
Hurry back now.
Okay, so Lily should now be back. Oh, why do I keep going into this tent? This isn't the one I need to go into. There we go. Wait, she's still gone. I can't go through her bag, I don't think. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, for some reason I thought that might work. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh, it's got the cow from those chocolate bars on it. Abdullah's still here.
Yes?
How did you get into archaeology?
I was a student, like Lily. I went out on a dig one day, and it was a very, very small tomb. Inside, nothing remarkable. Mummies, no hieroglyphs. But once I lowered myself down into the dark, dusty tomb, I felt a strange flutter in my chest, right here. And I do not know what overtook me, but I knew I had to push very hard on this wall. And it gave way. And you know what was there?
What?
I had opened a door thousands of years back in time. Ancient Egypt was down there. I have never again been the same.
I will say I do admire his passion and his love for it.
Why would Ramses go through all the trouble to hide Nefertari away in a false tomb?
Nefertari was most dear to Ramses II. He built her the most beautiful tomb of all the queens. He even built for her a temple at Abu Simbel. Wherever he stood, she stood by him. He was very afraid she would not find him again in the afterlife. He wanted her hidden away for eternity, somewhere small and unremarkable where no one would think to look for her, until the time was right.
This is small and unremarkable?
Right? It's huge.
For you and me, no. For Ramses II, this is a one-room flat in a bad part of town.
Oh, wow.
What will you do if we find Nefertari?
I will take her to see the world.
Well, she can't exactly see anything. She's dead.
I know she's dead. I'll let the world see her. I will teach everyone why she is important.
Doesn't the world already know that?
No, they don't look hard enough. They need me to show them.
Do you really
they
care about
do.
teaching people or just about the exposure?
It has been a long time since someone has had the nerve to speak to me in that manner.
You didn't answer
Get
my
over
question.
it.
I won't. I won't answer any question in that tone. Not from you, not from the press, not from some American colleague. I have work to do. Leave me to it.
Oh, fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodness gracious. Okay. So can I still not?
Nancy, what's been going on?
I opened the sarcophagus.
You did?
Oh, I didn't expect you to be so excited. I doubt it has anything to do with the Anunnaki.
You never know. I'll have to see this room myself.
Ah. Now I can look in her
Can't
bag.
open it. It's locked. I need to open this.
Okay, so this puzzle is a little complicated. So we get the hint for it. No, click it. Okay, so 16, 8, 4, and 32. 16, 8. 16, 8, 4, 32. Okay, so the reason why it's complicated, and I remember when I first played this game I had to cheat. This is mirrored, so it's flipped. So even though we know it's 16, 8, 4, 32, this is actually flipped. So we have to click it the opposite of what we think. So left eye, eyebrow, pupil, and the, okay, so left brow, pupil, that, okay. There you go. Yeah, that's so frustrating that they don't explain
One of
that.
these was used to puncture the water tank.
Because, you know, if you didn't pay absolutely
Why would an
insane
alien
close
expert
attention...
need an archaeology textbook?
Good question. Do I get to read the whole... Historical Ancient Egypt. Secrets remain successfully hidden, no suspicions yet. The mummification process began with a purifying ritual. After cleansing, the body was brought to the embalmer's table. The first step was to remove the brain, believed to be an unimportant organ, through the nose. Next, an incision was made along the left side of the body, through which the stomach, lungs, intestines, and liver were removed. These 4 organs are packed for preservation in natron, a salt known for its drying properties. The heart, which ancient Egyptians considered to contain the mind and soul of the deceased, was left within the body. Once the organs were removed, the body was packed inside and out with natron. The table was then angled to allow fluids to drain away during the drying process. After 40 days, the embalmer removed the natron, and the now thoroughly dried body was rinsed to remove any traces of the salts. Oils and perfumes were massaged into the skin to restore elasticity and help preserve the body. The body was then stuffed with linens and other materials to protect its shape and give it a more lifelike appearance. The last step before wrapping was to sew up the incision made at the beginning of the process and seal it with resin. A golden Wajat eye of Horus, was typically placed over the incision for protection. Amulets played an important role in the embalming process. A lapis lazuli Wajat eye offered protection when placed over the incision or as an amulet in the linen wrappings. 2. An obsidian jackal invoked the powers of Anubis, guardian of the dead. Figure 9 funerary elements. Long strips of linen were used in the wrapping process, wound meticulously around the head, neck, and even individual fingers and toes. Each layer built upon the last, with resin brushed on every few layers as glue, binding the body together for eternity. For additional protection in the afterlife, amulets were placed between linen layers. Priests recited spells and incantations throughout the wrapping process. A carnelian amulet to provide health and life. Funerary amulet. Has the group been here before? Now fully wrapped, the mummy was ready for burial. A priest had performed the traditional opening of the mouth ceremony as the mummy was placed in its coffin and brought to the tomb. The preserved organs stored in dedicated canopic jars were also placed within the tomb before it was sealed. The entire mummification process lasted around 70 days. New site holds promise, clearly belongs to a queen, maybe her daughters are present as well. Lines of ancestry must be tracked, sites to investigate. Karnak, Temple of Horus, Kam Anbu, Ptolemy, Abu Simbel, Ramses II, and Nefertari, Temple of Isis, Saqqara, Djoser. Visitors from the Skies by Sunny June. Aw, what a cute puppo. Visitors from the Skies. No better proof can be found for extraterrestrial life than the pyramids on the Giza Plateau. To stand at the base of these monumental structures is to be convinced that the Anunnaki helped construct the Great Pyramids of Egypt. Archaeologists who state that the pyramids were built using copper tools and a workforce of 20,000 over only a few decades have been unable to substantiate their claims. Clearly, this is because man did not build the pyramids. There is much evidence to prove a more advanced race was behind their creation. Consider the following facts. The Great Pyramid is aligned within 1/10 of a degree to the North Pole. The stones are cut so precisely that a razor blade cannot fit between them. The positioning of the three main pyramids aligns with the three stars in the constellation Orion's Belt. How could a quasi-Stone Age culture have built the pyramids when it lacked the advanced mathematics, tools, and astrological knowledge needed to accomplish the feat? The answer is simple. They couldn't. It was the Anunnaki who provided the ancient Egyptians with this knowledge. Even more telling is the utter lack of documentation. For a society that kept highly detailed records of both major events and daily life throughout its 3,000-year history, no mention of the pyramid's construction has been found. There was also no definitive proof that the pyramids ever acted as or were intended to act as burial chambers. The true purpose of the pyramids is to act as landing markers for the Anunnaki's return, as well as being markers. Early tests indicated that the granite slabs above the King's Chamber and the Great Pyramid were capable of emanating an electric field. This field could act as a transmitter or receiver for signals from space. With all the hard evidence, it is clear Egypt could soon see the return of the beings who gave them the pyramids. Fascinating.
I wonder what these mean.
I just realized, what is this? Is this supposed to be a toy snake? Oh, no, it's the strap for the camera. Okay, is that it? I think so. Oh, that symbol's on top of her bag. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, we only have half of it. I see. Okay.
I've got something for you.
What's that?
Is that
Proof
so?
that space girl is Batty. I saw her creeping around and she dropped this. Here.
Ah, that's the other piece we
Looks
need.
like some sort of code.
Ooh, you're generous. I call it the maniacal screed of a madman.
Oh,
or is
Lord.
it mad woman? Why is madness gender specific to men?
Yeah, you tell me.
I like you. Let's shake the dust off this small-time tomb, off our boots, and see the world together.
Can I keep this?
Yes, but you have to promise me that if it starts making sense, you'll call a psychologist immediately and schedule yourself in for a full workover. You would have had fun seeing the world with me. Admit it.
Nancy's taken, sir. Ned. Which I wonder why in this game we don't talk to Ned or even talk about Ned.
Where exactly did you come from?
What do you mean?
We're in the middle of nowhere. You couldn't have just walked here.
Oh, I caught a ride with some traders, if you must know. Nasty customers, but they knew the way.
This site is new. How did they just know the way? It's not on any map.
I don't know.
Dylan.
They just did, I guess.
What can you
Naughty,
tell me
naughty
about these
boy.
guys? What did they look like? What language did they speak?
Nancy, I'm starting to think it might not be so smart to talk about this. For you or for me. Drop it. Don't bring it up again.
Bye.
Come back anytime.
Okay, that doesn't sound scary at all.
I think these letters will create words below.
You think? Okay, I'm gonna say temple. Canopic. Amulet. That should be upper, right? should be Egypt. Linen. Mummy. Treasure. Burial. Pharaoh. Matron. What do we have left? B, C, G, I, and S. This one might be birds. Or it would be slumber. No, it wouldn't be slumber because of treasure. Let's say that's birds. B, C, and S. Oh, organ. Organ. That makes sense. B, C, or S. Oh, this must be scarab. B and S. And balm. And this must be S, which would be
That's
offers.
not it. Wait, maybe if I look at the first letter of each word and see if that says anything. Let's see what this spells out.
Cat. Blue. Tomb. Oh, opens.
I need to figure out what this means.
Blue cat opens tomb.
Blue cat opens tomb. I should look around for something like that.
Look for a blue cat. I know where a blue cat is. Okay, so we had to do that before, because I knew that there was something with that blue cat. I was like, okay, come on now. Oh, wait a minute. Nope.
Nancy, hi.
Oh,
The water tank was destroyed using the
Might as well
discs
do
from
this
your
too.
bag.
If the discs were used, it wasn't me who used them. Maybe it was the Anunnaki.
oh, come on. Jamila, come on.
I saw some really strange hieroglyphs in one of the tunnels you might want to see.
You did?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't want her to leave yet. Because I don't find anything. Okay. Wait, I'm still going the wrong way. I thought I picked the right way, but I did not.
It's a blue cat, just like in Jamila's notes. I need to clear this stuff away from it. Almost clear. All clear. It looks like something is supposed to be placed here.
I wonder what.
I've got this.
Oh,
Can't
we're
let you
already
go
at this
first.
puzzle?
You never know
Oh,
what dangers lie
jeez.
beyond.
I hope I get it right the first
Blast!
time.
It's absolutely black as pitch in here. Pass me a torch, would you?
Maybe
Never
don't
mind.
walk in
I've
there.
got something here.
Are you okay?
Could you just shift it a bit so you can get the pressure off?
If I can remove some of the pressure, I may be able to buy you some time.
Okay.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes! Yes, that's it! That's better! Ah! Yes!
That should hold. Stay still. I'm going to
I
find
got
you some help.
it!
It's okay!
Awesome.
Everything's fine! Ow! Never mind! Everything's a problem! Call the hospital!
You're in the middle of nowhere!
It took the rescue team a while to get through the collapse, but they finally got Dylan out.
How did...
He looked pretty bad. I hope he's going to be okay.
Did you let them know you were out of water?
I'm sure he will be, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I know, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
Nancy, you don't need to stay. I can make some calls to Kingston. We can get you out of there if you're worried.
No, I'm fine.
Think it over. I'm the one who should be there, and I'm not. And as much as I care about keeping this site safe, it's not worth putting you in danger.
I'll be fine, I promise.
Okay. If you change your mind, call me immediately.
Would it be possible to trigger a cave-in, like the one that injured Dylan?
Yes, easily. I wouldn't recommend it. Too much of that, and you'll bring down the whole tomb. Why do you ask?
I got to thinking. I was on my way into that tomb first. Dylan pushed me out of the way at the last second. What if the collapse was intentional, and I was the target?
It's possible.
Oh, interesting.
Dylan said guides often make their own credentials. Is that true?
No.
Oh.
That lying liar. I'm gonna give
Never
him a
mind.
piece of my mind.
Nancy, don't. Be cautious. You're in the desert. Don't put anyone in a position where they feel like there's no other choice but to make you disappear.
Dylan
Well,
wouldn't do that.
Lord.
You want to bet your life on that? When people feel like they can get away with anything, they change.
Which is a shame. Awfully topical.
Dylan mentioned that he was dropped off by a group of strange men who seemed to know their way to the site.
The only people who know how to get to the site are you and me. And whoever Abdullah, Lily, and Jamila have told.
Someone slashed the water tank. There's nothing left.
Don't panic. I'll see if I can get some dropped. Until then, take it easy. Dehydration can set in quickly.
Who would do that?
Someone with a little water secreted away, I'd bet.
I'll let you go.
Catch you later.
Now it says to talk to Dylan. Oh.
Oh.
Dylan? Is that you? Are you okay?
No,
I'm sorry. I hope you're not too badly hurt.
I'm in traction. That's pretty bad, by the way.
I can imagine.
Traction is bad. Just a little FYI. Courtesy of me.
You
Oh,
sound
poor
a bit
thing.
scrambled.
A truckload of rocks will do that. Amazing fact. Courtesy of Dylan.
Should I let you sleep?
No. They think I'll die if I fall asleep.
Oh.
So I can't do that yet. I'll be fine though. Unless I fall asleep in the next 8 hours, and if that happens, all the way dead.
Oh, well, don't do that.
It is impressive how much your body dislikes having a few tons of stone dropped on top of it.
I bet.
Listen, very fortunate that I called you.
Actually, I called you.
No, I don't think so. Maybe your phone is backwards. Listen, I need to tell you something very important.
Okay.
When I was lying there, under all that stone, I heard a voice. A woman's voice.
What was it saying?
Something in an old language I've never heard before. Something ancient and creepy. That tomb is cursed. I'm sure of it.
Are you sure it wasn't just something you imagined?
I know I'm all turned around, but I know what I heard. Even if they would let me sleep, I couldn't. Every time I close my eyes, I hear it. You need to leave.
That's intense.
I need you to try to remember. Is there anything else at the site that seemed strange?
I don't know if my memory could be trusted right now, but I do remember something strange about Jamila and that weird bag of hers.
Strange? How?
1 second, it would be empty, and then she'd reach down into it and pull something out. It was like a really bad magic trick.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. We haven't looked at this in a while.
Check. That's done. Check. Check. That's done. Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Did that. Haven't done that.
Okay, well. Wow, we've already done quite a bit.
Nancy, have you heard about Dylan?
He'll be fine. He's just going to have a really rough few months.
Nancy, what if I'm next? Maybe Abdullah was right. Maybe I'm not cut out for field work.
Oh, don't listen to him.
Do you know what caused the cave-in that got Dylan?
The curse!
No, I mean what really caused it.
Call it what you want. This is the Carter expedition all over again. You know what happened to them?
A series of unrelated accidents resulting from subpar medical practices?
Good point.
No. When the expedition ended, they started to drop like cursed flies. Madness, diseases, strange accidents. The worst part of this curse is that I don't know if we'll ever really be in the clear.
Are you okay? You seem pretty worried.
I had a dream. Nefertari was in my dream.
Sounds spooky.
It was.
What happened?
She told me that it was too late.
Too late? For what?
Too late for us to leave. My phone doesn't work. All I want is to call my family, and my stupid phone doesn't work.
Oh, we're going to be fine.
No, we're not. Leave me alone, okay?
I mean, if you're determined to see the worst,
I'd better get going.
then
See you.
You're determined to see the worst. Okay, so... The locusts are here!
Where did they even come from?
Fun! Oh, goodness gracious. It's like the 10 plagues of Egypt. No. There we go. Okay, so we opened the passage here, correct? Ooh, many cats.
I need to find a way to light this lamp.
Okay. And the lighter?
I need to find a way to light this entire room.
Yes, Nancy. Oh, I have to place mirrors. I can't rotate these? See? Oh, I can't. Whoa, I can't rotate the green. Okay, well that answers that question then. That means this should go here. Okay. Let's try here. Okay. Let's try here. Excuse you? What was that noise? Ooh. Kitty kitty. Oh, that must be an ancient cat brush. Oh, a little bell and a ball. I wonder if that's actually based on anything, because I feel like that's not a real thing.
I need to figure out what the hieroglyphs say first.
Okay. Wait. Oh dear.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sure doesn't. Let's figure it out. Okay, so this is the, so let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Feather. I don't know if, okay, this is you, so it looks like truth. It's either on or in. Truth. Oh, truths? Oh, Feather of Ma'at. Oh, as light, because that's important in Egyptian mythology. Is light is the feather of Ma'at, yes. They, in the Hall of Two Truths, they shall, something, only the one found to be as light as the feather of Ma'at, unburdened as the others, shall, something, the threshold, shall open the threshold? What am I missing? In the Hall of Two Truths they shall be judged.
A threshold to a hidden area, perhaps?
In the Hall of Two Truths it shall be judged, only the one found to be as light as the feather of Ma'at, unburdened as the other, shall open the threshold. Ah, so the lightest one. Gotcha.
I need to find the one that weighs less.
Correct. They're the same. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, they're the same. This is lighter. Okay. But these are equal. Okay, which means there's one lighter. Those are equal. That's the lightest one. Perfect. Oh, this
Looks like
opens.
some birds are missing.
Okay. Right, I'm done with this now, right? Oh no, was I supposed to put it inside? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I'm confused. They're the same. That one's lighter. They're the same. Ah, I was supposed to put it.
Escanet. It must be
Escanet.
the cat's name.
Oh. Oh, wow. December 8th. These last 10 years since my search began, I followed every lead, only to find myself lost again and again. All hope of finding the lost queen vanished, only searing sand at my feet. I owe it to my mother's memory to find her soon. I owe it to my daughter and my husband to return home alive. I'm worried that I will be disappointing them all. December 16th. This morning, just as I was steeling myself for another fruitless day of searching, we spotted something curious jutting out of the sand. A quick glance and we knew that there was nothing natural about the formation. This was a tomb. We set to work immediately, bloody knuckles and aching backs unnoticed and untended in the excitement. By mid-morning we had broken through the sealed entrance. The largest guide pushed past Sudi to be the first to enter the tomb. He was a fool to blunder in as he did, there's no doubt of that. Still, he did not deserve to die for that foolishness. I did not hear him call out. I hope for his sake he wasn't alive long enough to try. December 20th. We're huddled in the dark. The wind howls outside since we have opened the tomb. The desert has become even less forgiving than usual. Violent sandstorms rise from nowhere, forcing us into the darkness of the tomb. The men have been mumbling to each other of curses. Fair enough. Already we've lost one member of our team and most of our gear. I cannot waste what little lamp oil we have now to write for long. December 23rd. I know the queen is here. This morning the storms died and we were able to clear an opening large enough to let the light in. Dusted beams of the sun shattered the turgid darkness of the tomb for the first time in thousands of years. The color of the tomb, it was just like you said it would be. Brilliant white walls studded with gods, their faces bright as gems. I cannot believe that this has been unknown since the time of Ramses II. At least I hope it was he who built this tomb. I do hope to be relieved of this burden of the DON soon. 8 birds amongst a golden flock revealed a hidden way. 8 birds amongst a hunting scene revealed a hidden order. Held in the paws, roosting in the reeds, soaring on colored wings, perched high on the boat, caught in the jaws, flying above the reeds, standing in the boat, wading in the water. Alright. Cool. We're just about done for the night, but I wanted to see if I could look in Jamila's bag again.
Are you interested in archaeology?
No.
Then why do you have an archaeology textbook?
You looked in my bag?
Yep.
I couldn't help but see.
I am not angry. The Anunnaki value curiosity. You will not understand what you find, anyway.
You didn't answer my question.
Why should I bother, if you're so good at sneaking around?
Ooh. I mean, to be fair, we did search her bag.
Why do you have so many cameras?
These are momentous times. When the Anunnaki return, I'll be here to document it. I wonder if they show up on film.
Everyone here seems to be hiding something.
Like your boy Dylan. Why do you think he was here?
This is an exciting sight. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Please. The same could be said of anywhere. Dylan has been lying to you.
I'm usually pretty good at knowing when someone is telling the truth.
I thought the same thing, but I was wrong too. Dylan knew that Abdullah was an active member of the antiquities black market. He wanted in.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does,
It does.
make sense.
The reason you couldn't tell he was lying is because he just wasn't telling you the whole truth.
Think about it,
He
Nancy.
did come here to become a more competitive tour guide, just not in the obvious way. If he could provide tourists with one-of-a-kind antiquities, his business would triple overnight.
I can't believe he'd do that.
Never trust the cute ones. They know what they can get away with.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so we can't distract her yet to get back into her bag. Let's see if Abdullah has anything to say. No, he
I
doesn't.
better get going.
Bye.
Okay.
Check. Did that. Did that.
Okay, let me go back in here again because I know we end up finding a piece or the overlay to Lily's locker on the floor. From what I recall. But perhaps not yet. Okay. See the floors. Anywhere? No. Okay. Wait. Oh, I'm getting confused. I know at some point we go up top. Wait a minute. Isn't it through here somewhere that... Ah! Was that there the whole time and I just didn't see it? Okay, that's actually going to be a good place to leave it on. So let's go to where that puzzle is. And I'll save there, and then when we start up next time...
Maybe the color has something to do with the solution.
We'll start immediately with this puzzle. Save. Yes. Alright, everyone. I think that's going to do it for tonight. Let me exit out. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. As I say every night, God bless. If you have a dream, something you want to do, something you want to pursue, just start. It's never too late. And I hope you all have a great night.